this is a live video. Well, this is a live recording, but what we're gonna say, yeah, this is actually something that's gonna get edited down. When facing against the Ender Dragon and then raiding end cities, there's not really, I'm not going to say a specific way to do it, but there is something that you're probably going to want to watch out for. That's the wrong way to say it. How can I say this? Because I am going to get this all edited down. Let's just put this into a chest first. When taking on the sorry. This is going to be really weird because this is like a live recording, as I think I just said. When taking on the Ender Dragon, there's just a few things that you need to remember. And in this video today, I'm going to teach you everything that you need to know about facing the Ender Dragon and then raiding an end city straight afterwards. By keeping these bits of advice in mind, you can, in no time, claim the end as your own. Just don't make a bed in there. Okay, so the first bit of advice is I'm going to say watch out for the dragon's attacks. And it has 3 attacks. 2/3, depending on how you class them. The first attack is what I call its melee attack. And this is where it will simply come down and swipe at you. As long as you know where the dragon is pretty much at all times, or roughly at all times, you can watch out for it. Also, keep moving. This is the advice for pretty much the first 2 attacks. Just keep moving around. It'll make you a lot harder to hit. The second one is the fireball. This is where the dragon will actually send an explosive fireball down to hit you. Again, if you're constantly moving, this fireball cannot hit you. The third attack is the one when it's actually at like the middle section. That attack is just what I call the dragon's breath. And the dragon's breath is where it's constantly breathing out. I believe it's fire heat, it's some sort of weird smoke. All you need to do for that, and this is a really easy way to do it. I'm wearing a lighter right now, which I do need to take off. Dig up 2 blocks. He can't get you once you're over 2 blocks high with that attack. So I do just need to quickly take off the elytra, and then we're going to go into the end. Also, you will notice I'm taking minimal things in with me. I'm not even wearing armor. If it'll make you feel any better, then yeah, take in some armor. But all I would actually recommend you taking in, gotta find the right chest. That's the wrong chest. All I would actually recommend you taking in is a pickaxe, shovel, 2 stacks of dirt, and some food, exactly like what I'm taking in now. That's been placed down wrong. So what I'm doing is I'm making 9 pickaxe. Yes, I have a diamond pickaxe, but there is still a chance in the end that in this run I'm about to do I could die first time. So I don't quite want to risk that. Therefore, I'm not really risking items that I don't fancy losing. So the pickaxe is only going to be used in 2 instances. So without any further ado, before we do that, I did forget one thing. Make sure you're prepared when you go in there as well. Like, it is an unforgiving fight. If you're not prepared for this fight, it's gonna eat you alive. I made that sound more scary than what it actually is. But the fight will eat you alive if you're not prepared. So here we go. Let's go in and defeat the dragon. First thing you do, you'll always spawn on an obsidian platform like this. Never build onto the platform, always build to the side, because every time you respawn into the end, it will knock you back off. Now I'm crouching while I'm doing this just so I can build up to there. I definitely wanted to make sure I wasn't carrying any valuable items, such as an elytra. And also take note, all this is stuff you can get instantly. Okay, so instantly, the first thing you want to do is aim for the towers, but the first two towers you want to take out are these two with cages. These are the hardest towers to take, so you're going to want to get them first, as the dragon will only ever stay around the towers that it can heal from. Go to the outside of the towers. Also remember, keeping track of where the dragon is. He's nowhere around at the moment, so this means that straight away we can go up and we can take this out. Just pillar up like this normally. Be prepared to heal up as well. Okay, the dragon has already got near me. Always leave yourself one block. And straight away, the dragon already caught me. This is why you keep your bed here. Now, you shouldn't need to go get anything because it'll be under 5 minutes. This is why you set your bed up right next to the end. Unless he physically knocks you off of the map, your stuff's not going to go missing. And this is why I also say take 2 stacks with you. The dragon's right there, so I just need to keep track on him. Now it looks like he's getting away from it, so this is the chance to strike. First of all, pick up all the items that I've just lost. There should be another stack around here somewhere. Don't step into Dragon's Breath, it is toxic. Okay, at the moment while he's still like constantly trying to attack, I want to stay out of his way. I want to make him completely forget about me. And he will do that eventually. Like that. You just got to make sure that he stays away from you for long enough. He also has got rid of one of my stacks, so... I'm just not allowing him to get near me. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm just going to pull up right next to that one. So that when I run out of dirt, first thing I'm just going to do is actually get this dirt back so I can use it. Okay, this one should work now. Now look, staying one block lower than the surface there, as you've probably seen, this efficiency pickaxe is not a good idea today. Right, now I can get away from there. That's why I say take the food, because you're going to need to heal. This is the next one I'm going to take, and it's the only other one that has a cage. I just want to quickly go back around there. Oh! So what I mean about constantly moving with a fireball. Every now and again he's going to try and swipe down and attack me as well. Like that. He just got his swoop attack, so I need to get away from him now. I need to get away completely from where he can be. Okay, where is he? He's over there. If you can even like monitor a flight path. Okay, whilst he's in the middle there, this is our chance to get. This is our chance to go there. At the moment I don't want to even try because I'm not at full health. And he could do anything that's going to reduce my health down to 0. If you're taking people into the end as well, it's a good idea to keep them track of how you are. If someone's got food and you don't, you might need their help. Okay, and we're back to full everything. Now we've got to keep track of where the dragon is again. Now I'd say best time to get up at these towers is any time you go down to the centre like that. Okay, now we can go. This is just a really fast pickaxe, is this, which is not a good idea to take him with you. Okay, they're the two hardest platforms to take, and the reason why I say take them out first is because the dragon circles only around the surviving platforms. Now, something a bit odd is to go for one of these easier ones over here. This sounds dumb, but it just means that the dragon has a lot longer to go between platforms. At the moment though, whilst he's targeting me, I don't want to go for anything. Okay, he's back around the platforms. Again, I want to go when he's in the centre. Just keeping track of him. I think he's coming down to the centre now. Nope, he's trying to attack me still. Okay, so the tower I would say to leave till last is the actual smallest tower. He's going to try and attack me again, as you heard there. Might just take him a while to settle down. Okay, whilst he's circling, we're gonna go for one of the towers. Now you can actually take these platform things out with your fists. Okay, fair enough, we died. That was due to my mistake with that. Whilst we've got time, just simply check if you do have anything you can take in with you. For instance, there's extra dirt here that for some reason I put down. Just gonna come in handy. Now I don't want to get it all, but every little bit will help. Remember, that was because I blew up, not because the dragon killed me. You will sometimes blow up. Now since this pillar is still standing, this is the one I blew up at, so I want to grab all my items. The cage, I'm not too bothered about getting. So we've already been up there, we've blown that up. I'm gonna need him to get away first. There, you can hear he's trying to get me. Okay, this is the next tower we're going to target. Make sure you know what tower you want to target and stay close to it. Remember to constantly move, and also don't just be looking straight ahead, as the last thing you want when trying to take on the dragon is an actual enderman getting triggered because you've looked at it. Okay, the dragon's there. Stay out of its way. And now we have our chance, I believe. I want to keep an eye on what he's doing. I'm at the wrong side of the dragon's breath. Okay, I'll probably give this example another time. That's the next target then. Definitely this one. It's gonna... I'm going to just change over the shovel that I'm using. What's that? Is there any more dirt around here? Nope. You may sometimes need to go back up to the surface as well. As what I'm doing here is just making sure I've got some more dirt to take in because my supplies are running really low. So next tower, basically want to keep going from biggest to smallest. For some reason this is a lot harder than what it usually is. I suppose one thing I actually don't have is my food. Okay, we've got 2 more towers to go. I made the mistake there, I actually didn't check where the dragon was, and that was another bad for spotting an enderman. Anytime I need to look back down, I'm always making sure that there's no enderman in the way. If you need to look up and down, make sure you're looking directly at one of these towers. That's probably going to help you the most. Okay, well he's kind of distracted with another tower and going right around it. Okay, we've got the dragon's breath that we just need to watch out and wait till it disappears, but like that. again, check, do we need to heal? Try and stay on the opposite end of the tower to what the dragon is. And there we go. Okay, now comes the real fight. He is going to be angry. Now every now and again the dragon is going to go to the centre here. So this is where these two items need to be used. Stay close-ish to the centre, because as soon as he goes down there, which he's gonna start doing quite regularly, that's when we're going for the attack. As soon as he's there, place down a block, jump up, and here he is now. Okay, so onto a block so that he can't affect you with the breath. Jump up just a bit, and then start hitting. When he flies away, just watch out for the breath. I've never known him to attack so deep flying away. And he's back there. The biggest issue you will have with facing the Ender Dragon has already been done, which is the actual towers. This part you shouldn't die. I'm saying shouldn't, but I'm not saying won't. Now the reason you keep making pillars and getting rid of them is because the dragon will get rid of your blocks. We'll show you now, this is an example. Right, we've got them 2 blocks there. The dragon will take those blocks away. There. Oh, maybe the dragon's just gonna make him out to be a liar. This should be it. This one will have one more time to wait. This is the bigger reward, I say, for the dragon, which is where he just drops all the EXP. Now you've got the egg there, which will sort out. A bit later. Okay, now is where we armour up. Not wearing the elytra. Put that away. Okay. We're not done in the end just yet, but this is where you may need your Tome of Undying. Also, if you have one, a bucket of water. I don't, so I can't do this bit. But a bucket of water is recommended. I can go get one actually. I'll simply make a bucket and water. And this is if you get dropped by a shulker, because shulker's main attacks are to hit you with a thing that makes you levitate for between, I think it's 5 and 10 seconds. I did forget to use a crafting table. Okay, water, and all this is if you're going to get dropped from a great height. Now you'll notice this might not work for me fully because I do have this equipped, which is feather falling. So I will take less damage. I would say if you have boots with feather falling, definitely wear them for this. If you don't, it is fine. Have your sword ready. If you got looting on a sword, that is better for this. All we're gonna need, oh no wait, sorry, not all we're gonna need. If you can find it. Sorry, let me start that again. If you have any, then I'm just seeing if I do now. You're gonna want quite a lot of blocks you can walk on, such as all these planks. These planks will actually do really good. I'm just going to put these back in here and make sure I've got blank shulker boxes ready. And let's go. So first thing we now need to do the egg can come later. All you need to do with the egg is get a piston on it. Piston facing its direction, lever, and you're sorted. What we actually want to do here is we need to now get some ender pearls to get to the end city. So build something like this and you'll see why. Okay, if I look at an enderman, which will trigger them to come and get me. I wonder why I'm not getting attacked. Let's see if any more of these guys can attack me. Again, I'm using looting on a sword, which means I've got a greater chance at getting ender pearls and some enderman will drop more. There we go, so he actually did manage to attack me. I've just got to make sure I can get back into the mill because they will push you a bit. If you find you're getting attacked quite a bit, then quite simple. Just make the thing bigger. Oh my. So we've got 6 ender pearls. Before I actually do go to the end city, I want to first of all I want to heal back up. But then I just want to make sure that there's nothing I'm going to need levels for. Make sure if I want levels for stuff I put them in here. I'll just take 2. I'm just going to grab a pair of elytra and have them ready to equip. love when it says there's monsters nearby because I don't think I can't do something. Some skeletons that can still attack me here. Think while it's on my mind and I've got levels. I should definitely look at getting armor and stuff sorted. See, the one thing with this particular world I play on is anytime I make a portal to the end city, it does not allow me to get back. Which is really annoying. See my base in a second. There it is. Take all diamonds I've got at the moment, plus I want my helmet. Make a diamond helmet, then where's that book? I've got 25 levels. What else is there in here? Knockback Smite. That has Curse of Vanishing. Would it give it Curse of Vanishing if I was to fuse these two? It would have Curse of Vanishing. If I did that, it would also have Curse of Vanishing, so I don't want to do that. I'm gonna go take a look. Looks like I don't want to waste these levels. I've actually got books wise. Flame, punch power, efficiency, protection, power of ever falling flame, sharpness, knockback. What's my chest plate gone at the moment? Blast protection. So there's nothing there really. I don't really think there's anything else I'm going to need, so blue chest, diamonds. I'm going to empty out my useful shulker boxes. That and that. I'm going to put them there and there. Then that should leave shulker boxes that and I've got a red one there which I will place. And then once I get back there I want to put my elytra back into this chest. And we are now good to go. Okay, let's head off then. And hello to whoever's just started watching. Okay, so now we've dropped all our items off back at base, we can now go finally take on the end city, which is the final part of this whole thing. So yeah, final note, make sure you've got on you these items. This sword I'm not keeping with me, I'm going to put that back in the chest, but you want looting sword, any type of pickaxe, silk touch is recommended, and also any type of shovel, but a shovel's not fully needed. Okay, and let's head out to the base. Well, not to the base, but to the stronghold thing. Remember, if you got one from Evoker, keep a Totem of Undying in one hand. Is there a witch down here? Okay, the witch isn't actually down here, which is good. Put that pair of a lighter in there. Keeping that. Just have that as a backup. Also want to put that there. And finally, a bed. Again, I'm going to set my spawn here once it gets dark, but I think it's nearly dark. Yeah, okay, as soon as I get down there, it's going to be dark. Can I rest? There's monsters nearby. Okay, we'll do it this way then. I'll just lift the bed and put it here. Okay, one thing I didn't take on purpose was the ender pearls, as again, ender pearls are so easy to get that even if you forget them, they're like the least of your worries. But definitely take more than one, because you are going to need to get back. Again, if you got a looting sword, this is where this comes into its own, but also looting sword is going to help with sorry. The looting sword is also going to help with shulker boxes as well. Or shulkers and getting shulker boxes. Three, that's all we need. Now we've got to find where the thing is. Okay, there is. So that's where the End City portal is. And what you need to do is you need to throw a pearl into that thing. The way how we do that is we don't just take a chance and think, oh yeah, it's definitely going to land in there. No, just build your way up. And then say following things you're going to need ready is your bucket of war, have ready at all times. Now there is an entrance at the other side, but we're not going to use the entrance. Going through one of these sides, and it's so you can actually sneak on the shulkers, because otherwise they can do that. Keep checking each floor as you go up. Now you usually get 2 floors that are quite quiet, and you get this weird sort of purpose steps sort of thing. Best way to do this is first of all just place there so you can actually get up, but then place like this and you actually end up making a staircase. Okay, first place we want to be going though is to this thing, what I nicknamed the pirate ship, because that's kind of what it looks like. This is one of your main reasons for going. Easiest way to do it, make a nice bridge across and you will get hit by a shulker. Keep making your bridge across until you do. As soon as you get hit and you start levitating, make your way on top of the ship. If you can get to this sort of place, that's even better. If not, just make your way on top of the ship and try and get to where the mast is. I'll show you that thing in a moment. But this is your basic way around it. First of all, take out this shulker. So this is the main loot that people will come for, the elytra. Then you get all this other loot as well. And then the other one, we got some leggings. What are them last ones that we got? Remember the silk touch pickaxe? First of all, take the potions out of this, as they are potions of instant health, and will become really useful later on in the game. Another thing, if you ever get a chance, is to get this thing, the dragon thing. It has physically no use in the game, but it just is a nice memento to have. There it is. Okay, that shulker can't get us then when we're at the front. Okay, so to start raiding the rest of the end city, equip the elytra. If you don't know how to use them, I'd say look up how to use them before you're actually raiding end city. Put them on. Get yourself here, and then switch back with whatever armour you're wearing at the time. Now there's a certain type of room that we need to look for. So, we've been to the pirate ship. If you ever get hit by a shulker, just try to get onto one of these things. You'll barely take any fall damage. These rooms are the best ones, simply because the fact I've got an ender chest means that you can actually save your stuff. My advice is to let a shulker hit you and use that levitation you've got to get over to them. Check there's no more shulkers in here. And now we can go down. So I'm going to use the lime green box to put all my stuff in. Bear in mind, this is all the stuff that I'm raiding and wanting to take back. And everything else I'm just going to put across the top. And we'll put that in the chest. And actually take the chest with me. If you don't have a silk touch pickaxe, the chest will simply turn to obsidian.
Blech.